Okay, so welcome to Project Owl headquarters in the living room. We've got co-founder Nick Foyer over there, myself, Brian, filming on our brand new GoPro. So I'm gonna take you through really quick our technology, the flight computers, and some of the other stuff we got going on. So it's pretty cool. So first we're going to start over here that we recently organized a lot of our technology. This is the main flight computer bay. So here we have one set of our BMP 180. These are temperature and pressure sensors, which they can calculate a metric of altitude. That's what becomes our altimeter. In here we have one Arduino Uno. Here is, by the way, one of the BMP temperature and pressure sensors already hooked up to an ESP32. This is actually one of the Duct link hardwares. Different board is used for the Duct links than the Arduino flight computers. We've got another flight computer here. SD card slots. I'm going to show you actually what those look like when they're put together. So right over here we've got some more stuff going on. So here is actually the Arduino Uno board, and this is the flight computer for the Spaceducks. We have right now a 2 GB SD card, so this is where our data is all being logged to for redundancy, so that if the freezing cold weather up in space shuts this down, we don't lose all the data. It's still being stored on this SD card. And if it boots itself back up during the flight, it will continue writing to the SD card. So we have got good redundancy there. And we've got 3 sets of these flight computers and SD cards. And we're going to attach those temperature and pressure sensors I had showed you to that, as well as, I believe, well, somewhere in here. Oh, these guys. So this is the humidity sensor. So this is going to detect humidity, both inside and outside the payload. So pretty cool. We have some new Duct link devices. We're trying to figure out what would look really good in space on this GoPro. There's a silver one. We've also got gold, and we have a ton of other colors. We could even do glow in the dark. But here's, first of all, here's the locking mechanism. It's part of the payload. And what happens is this guy fits right in like that. And then this is going to sit outside the payload as the GoPro gets it right there. And all those guys were made on this beautiful device here. Let me turn this on for you. MakerBot Replicator 2. So this guy is going to be printing out our payload and Spaceduck architecture design. So everything but the styrofoam box will be printed on there. The locking mechanism, the arm, a lot of the holders for the flight computers, other things like that. And I think that's all we got for now. We're working on sensor additions, continuing to code the flight computers. We might pick up some accelerometer sensors this afternoon. And if we're really lucky, we'll integrate those as well. So we'll get a bunch of data from these events so long as the payload makes it. So I'm really excited and looking forward to it. We're about, what are we, 10 days away? 10 days out? Yeah, something like that. It's Wednesday the 24th. 10 days to go. We'll check in next week at the flight systems test. See you then.